What's up, everybody? We are out here in Chicago. It's Mack. We have our lovely model, Chrissy. Chrissy, how do you feel?
I feel good. I feel great.
Looking good, feeling good. I'm feeling good as well. I'm excited because it's my first time working with Chrissy. Make sure you follow her on IG, Chrissy Couture _. I'll leave it somewhere on the screen. The other thing that I'm excited to work with is this camera. It's the Leica SL2s, as well as the 24-70. You heard it right. It's a 24-70 zoom lens. I don't shoot zooms quite often, only for events, and so this is a first for me. We're having an opportunity to see the image quality, the colors that come out of the Leica cameras, and all that fun stuff. So I'm excited just all around today. It's a great day. We got Sean on video. I'll make sure I leave his information below as well. Let's get into it. The idea of this shoot is editorial-ish street photography. And so our lovely model is gonna do what she does. I'm gonna do what I do. Let's get into it. Let's go. All right, so here we are. I must say first and foremost that the Leica SL2s is a beautiful camera. As you can see, it captures colors quite naturally, and it does have a certain look. People talk about the Leica look all the time, and you can kind of get a feel for it a little bit, a little contrasty type of look, but I had a good time using this camera. One thing I will say with the camera though, it is probably, it's not even probably, it is the best looking camera I have ever held, the most comfortable in the hands, the grip. It's a very premium feel to it, and it made taking these photos a lot of fun. Not to mention working with Chrissy. As you can see, she's giving me lots of different looks, and I'm playing with the symmetry with the door, and we really wanted to go for, like I said initially, a somewhat editorial kind of street style, nothing too major. You know, I just really wanted to get photos of her kind of doing her thing and kind of show off the image quality. This is my first time shooting with a zoom for a photo shoot. Primarily, I like to shoot wide open when I'm doing any kind of shoot that involves a subject. Close. Just stay there. Looking this way now. Turn your whole head. Yep, stay right there. But these shots here, as you can see, this is a before, and that's an after. Definitely got rid of some things in Photoshop. And I'm not trying to change the image all too much, just a little bit of retouching, a little bit of vibrance added. I wanted a slightly different color green. One of the things I did appreciate shooting everything on the 24-70 was just the variety of shots I was able to obtain. One of the things I did love was not just being able to zoom from 24 to 35 to 50 to 70, but also moving, walking, while also zooming. It created a variety of different looks that I was able to get quick, fast, and in a hurry, and is one of the reasons why I think it's super ideal to have this for a photo shoot. This image here was just to kind of showcase how the skin tone is rendered from the Leica SL2s. But as you can see, this unedited raw was more on the magenta, just slightly. The edited shot here is a lot more true to brown, a little closer to real life. Obviously, I retouched the skin, and I did bring the shadows down a little bit, but in real life, this is much more closer to her skin tone than the unedited raw. But it's not so much of a bad thing, because you can see the flexibility that you get with the files and how her skin tone isn't really like distorted by changing the color all too much. And that's one of the things I really did enjoy with the Leica SL2s. Now, I'm not going to do too much talking over this B-roll and the images. I just really wanted to speak for itself. One of the other things I did really want to just kind of give more insight on is that I was using this camera for the first time in a photo shoot. And primarily have been using it over the last 4 months for weddings and events. So a lot of high pace scenarios where people are dancing, lighting changes, people are walking around, you know, all of those things. Having an opportunity to shoot this at a much more contained, slower pace, it was great. I just let the camera do its thing and I didn't run into many issues at all. A lot of shots were in focus. Things worked out tremendously well. And I think this is where this camera shines the most. In all photography related scenarios, the Leica SL2s is great for a much slower paced photo shoot. Be it in a studio or somewhere outdoor. The problem that this camera has that it runs into is when there's different lighting scenarios and the subjects are moving, then it has a hard time because it is contrast autofocus at acquiring focus. But ultimately, I found that having it in these type of scenarios is perfect, and the image quality, the colors, lots of vibrant, lots of contrast, and a lot to work with in editing. And stay looking here. Yep, beautiful. So we did have a second look, which I thought was pretty dope because it still kept with the environment and the scene where we were shooting, and everything kind of flowed wonderfully. Working with an experienced model who can give me lots of different looks is pretty cool, and it worked. And someone who is as experienced as I am, who can kind of give a variety of different angles, is pretty key. I'm gonna take some at 50 just to. I'm gonna stay at 50 for a minute. Yep, stay there. Beautiful. You can switch it up whenever you need. Yep. I did happen to stay at 50 for a few of these shots. I wanted you all to get an idea, since 50 is my favorite focal length to shoot portraits, just to get an idea of how it would be shooting 50 2.8. Love these shots. And surprisingly, her skin tone, and I don't know, remember when I was talking about the magenta, these were pretty accurate. And I don't know if it was just the lighting or what, I have no idea, but these look pretty true to her real life skin tone. Beautiful images. I mean, straight out of camera, I mean, you know, sometimes you can run across images, it's like, what exactly would I be editing? Like, because I like a more clean and natural look, sometimes, and I'm not talking about skin retouching, I'm just talking about the actual colors and tones. This is what makes Leica cameras shine, in my opinion. Just being able to produce rich, authentic colors that look true to life, that look, you know, very authentic and vibrant. I love it, and these definitely did not disappoint. That's really nice. Your hair, bring it down just a little on that side. Yeah. Yep. You're good. Yep. Stay there. So I did have a lot of favorite images that were taken during the shoot, and make sure to follow me on Instagram to get a closer look at those, which ones I selected, and kind of see the photos for yourself. But I must say that this camera, in its premium feel, is great build, the ease of use, and the menu section, which was pretty seamless and easy to navigate. I think after using the Leica for a few months and running it through its paces with weddings and events, I enjoyed it the most during this shoot. I think having an opportunity to slow things down, to compose, to get great shots, and to really allow the colors and the image quality to do its thing, even at 24 megapixels. The images were very stunning in my opinion, and I think this is where this camera shines the most as far as photography is related. But all in all, this is a great shoot. I really just want you all to be able to look at a little bit of BTS and see some of the images straight out of camera, and what you get when you purchase a Leica SL2s. But yeah. Make sure to sub and show some love to the channel, y'all. And if you like the video, like the video. I got a few other Leica videos coming up. Got a lot of great stuff that you all do not want to miss. And like always, if you made it this far, comment below I made it through, because you're a real one and I appreciate you for checking me out. So until next time, I'll catch you all on the next video.